Welcome to day 4 of the Roulette Master Bracket Challenge. So far, if you look above, we have had matches between Dr. Pepper and Ron Clivio, which Ron Clivio has won. We also had a match between Lenny and Triple Martingale, which Triple Martingale moved on. And then yesterday, Solo Street ended up beating Joe N. Barnes and moving on in the brackets. And just so you guys know, it doesn't mean these systems aren't good. It just means one outperformed the other. Today we have Street Sweeper against Fibonacci 12. And let's go ahead and get started with that. I can't wait to see which one of these systems is victorious. So here we go. All right, the first system up today is Fibonacci 12. And we're going to look for the 12 that's been the longest since it is hit. And I've got my timer ready here once we start. Again, each system will get 15 minutes of play. Whichever one has the most profit after 15 minutes will move on in the brackets. And right now it looks like the last one that hit on the 12s is going to be the first 12. So let's go ahead and put our $10 bet right there. And let's spin. I'm going to start the timer, and here we go. Okay, that's a 14 red. All right, so we're going to, our second bet on this one is going to also be $10. And we'll still be on first 12. Here we go. So first two bets on this are both $10. And that's another loss. Okay, now we're going to add those up, the 10 plus the 10 to get to 20. And you can see right now we're minus 20, but let's spin here and see what we get. That is a 36 red. That's a loss. So now we're going to add up the 10 plus the 20 to get to a $30 total bet. And let's spin again. There we go. And we got it. Okay, so if we're in session profit, we can go ahead and restart. Otherwise, we will go back 2. And you can see on that one we had 30, so even if we go back 2, we'd be at the beginning. So now we're going to look at the one that's been the longest since it's hit, and that'd be second 12. And here we go. That's a 24 black. And we hit it on the first one. Fantastic. So now the longest one since it's hit would be third 12. And you can see we're up $40 already. Working really well so far, but let's see how it goes over the entire 15 minutes. And that's a 24 black. That's a loss, so we'll have our second $10 bet on third 12. Again, it starts out 10-10. That's another loss, and we're going to add up the 10 and the 10 to get a $20 total bet. And here we go. All right. That's a 22 black. Again, that's a loss. Now we're going to add up the 20 plus the 10 for a $30 bet. Let's see if we can get a third 12. And we did. Fantastic. Okay. So now we're already up $60. And the last one that hit now would be the first 12. So we'll put $10 on there and spin away. Again, these are $1,000 bankroll systems, and they all have $10 bets. So we lost that one, so we'll have our second $10 bet on first 12 now. Here we go. That's a 10 black. All right, we got it. So we're up $70. Now the longest it's been since the 12 is hit is second 12. So we'll start with our first $10 bet on second 12. We're 3 minutes in of the 15 minutes, and that is a loss. So we're on our second $10 bet on second 12. Here we go. And we lost. So now we'll add the 10 plus the 10 for a $20 total bet and spin again. That is a 12 red. That's a loss. So now we're going to take the 20 plus the 10 for it, and it'll be a $30 bet. And if we were to lose this one, we would take the 30 plus the 20 to get a $50 bet. So that's how this works. And now we'll have $50 because we're taking the 30 from the last bet plus the one before that, which was 20. So we have a $50 total bet. And now that we're getting further down the progression, we'll need to follow the rule of going only 2 back when we get a win. So now we're going to add the 50 plus the 30. We're going to have an $80 bet. Again, we have a $1,000 bankroll. And here we go. Okay, that's another loss. So now we're going to take the 80 plus the 50 for a 130 total bet. And currently we're down 130, but that's because we haven't hit yet. And let's see what we get here. That's a 25 red. That was close, but we lost that one. Now we're going to take the 130 plus 80, and we'll have a 210 total bet. And let's spin. Here we go. And that's another loss. Wow. So now we take 210 plus 130, 210, that's 310 plus 30 is 340. And we have a 340 bet on second 12. So we're starting out kind of rough here, but we need to get a win here. And we got it. All right. Okay, so let's check our profit levels. And you can see that last bet was 340. And the bet, and actually we're up 210 now, so we don't need to just go back 2. We can go back to the beginning. So we're up $210. That's fantastic, actually. And I think that's because with the 12s, generally when people play Fibonacci with 18 numbers, you need to do the 2 back. But in this case, I don't believe that you actually will need to. So let's look here, and it looks like third 12 is the last to hit. And let's spin. So that paid off quite nicely. And hopefully we get it sooner this time. And we won on the first attempt. Now it looks like first 12 is the longest since it's hit. And here we go. That is a win. Okay, we're up 250 now. Fantastic. And second 12 would be the longest since it's hit now. And here we go. Okay, that's a loss. So again, the second bet's also $10. If you lose the first one at 10, it's always 10 again. And here we go. There's a 12 red. It's another loss, so we add the 10 plus the 10 for a $20 total bet. And let's see if we get a win here. We're 7 minutes in. That is a 30 red. Okay, we lost it 10, and we lost it 10, and we lost it 20, so we add the 20 plus the 10 for a $30 total bet. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a second 12. That is a loss. That's a 33 black. So now we're going to add the 30 plus the 20 for a $50 bet. Again on second 12 here. And here we go. That's a loss. That's the first 12 hit. So we're going to take 50 plus 30. Now we're going to have an $80 bet. And let's spin. Okay, that's a 36 red. That is a loss. So now we're going to take 80 plus 50 for a 130 bet. And spin. Come on, second 12. And we got it. Fantastic. Okay, so now you can see we're up $310. The one that's been the longest now is first 12, so we'll put 10 on first 12. And here we go. That's a 26 black. And we'll have our second bet on first 12 now. Again, the first and the second bets are $10. That's a loss, so we'll take the 10 plus 10, and we'll have a $20 bet on first 12. We're 8.5 minutes into the 15 minutes. And we got the win. That's a 7 red. And we're up 330. And let's see, now it'd be second 12 would be the longest since it's hit. So again, we're going to start with 10 there. And that's a loss, so we'll have our second $10 bet on second 12. And here we go. And we got it. Okay, so now we're going to have, we'll be on first 12, and we're still at 340, and the first 12 is the longest since it's hit now. So we start the progression over again, and we got it on the first one. Okay, so now the longest is third 12, and we're up 360. Here we go. We're 9.5 minutes in of the 15 total minutes. Here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay, and that's a loss. And so we'll have another $10 bet on there. And here we go. And that's a loss, so we'll add 10 plus 10 to get to 20. And all we're doing is adding up the bet before, and the bet we just had to get the next bet. And that's a win. Okay, so now we're at 380. And first 12 is the last since it's hit now. We're 10 minutes and 11 seconds in on the 15 minutes of this system. And this is a 26 black. Okay, second bet at first 12. Here we go. That's a loss, so we'll add the 10 plus the 10, and we'll have a $20 total bet on first 12. Again, we have a $1,000 bankroll, $10 starting unit, and that's a 33 black. And we're going to add the 20 plus the 10 for a $30 total bet now. And here we go. That is a 3 red, and that is a win. So now we're at $400, and it looks like we'll be on second 12 now. And let's spin again. And this has been working really well so far. We had a little bit of a rough ride there at the beginning, but doing really well now. We're on our second $10 spin on second 12. We're 11 minutes and 20 seconds in. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll be at 20 now. We add the 10 plus the 10 to get to 20. We lost, so now we're going to add the 20 plus the 10 to get to $30 total bet. Here we go. And we got it. Okay, now we're at 420, and it looks like third 12 is the longest since it's hit now. You can see there, and let's spin. We're 12 minutes in out of the 15 minutes, and here we go. That's a 26 black, and that is a win. So this system's performing really well. We're at $440. It looks like first 12 is the longest since it's hit now. So we'll select that and start with the first $10 bet. That is a loss, and again, we'll stay at $10 and spin again. Here we go. And we got it. Okay, so now we'll be on second 12. That's the longest since it is hit now. And we're up $450. Boy, this one's really performing well. We did have a moment earlier where it was we were a little bit closer to losing our bankroll, but we made it through, and we'll have another bet there on second before we raise the bets and add those last two together. We're in 13 minutes now. There's a loss on 0, and we'll add 10 plus 10 to get to 20. And here we go. Okay, that's a 27 red. That's a loss. So now we'll add the 20 plus the previous 10 to get to 30. And we'll have a $30 total bet on second 12. Okay, that's a win. Fantastic. Okay, we're at 470 now. And we'll be on first 12, it looks like. Because the last two were second 12 and third 12. And let's see what we get here. That's a win, I think. And yes, it is. We're at 490 now, and we'll be on third 12, the longest since it has hit, and let's spin away. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll stay at $10 for our second bet, and spin. Here we go. That is a win. It's a 34 red. So now we'll be back on first 12, and we're up $500. Working quite nicely, and we have about 45 seconds left. That is a 14 red. Okay, so we'll try our second $10 bet on first 12 here. Okay, that's a 19 red. That is a loss. So we'll add 10 plus 10 to get to a $20 total bet. We have 30 seconds left in this part of the bracket challenge, and that's 21 red. That's a loss. So we'll add 20 plus 10 to get to 30. And we have 15 seconds left. That's an 18 red. Okay, and we are out of time. So we ended up $430 up with the Fibonacci 12, and I hope you really enjoyed that one. And now, next up, we have the Street Sweeper, and I can't wait to see how it performs against this one. And let's go ahead and switch over to that now. I can't wait to see which one wins. I just placed the bets for the Street Sweeper system, and I realized that this wasn't a fair fight, because even if we do well with dollar units, because there's 9 in the original and 10 in this one, there's no way for it to compete with the system that I just showed you and the first one, the Fibonacci 12. So I'm going to put in a different system up against it, and we're going to use Play Like a Pro, and I'm going to enter that into the contest. So we're going to do Play Like a Pro instead. And we're going to be looking at the last two, and 1 to 18 has the last two numbers, so we're going to bet on 19 to 36 for $10. And that's probably one thing that I'm going to notice as we go through this challenge is there's just some systems that are not going to be able to compete because they have too many numbers covered, and that is a $10 loss there. So we're going to be on 19 to 36 now for 20, and let's spin. So again, this is the Play Like a Pro system. We're going to have 2 of any of the 6 outside bets to bet against, and we lost again, so we'll go to 40 now, and here we go. So it could be any of the 6 outside bets. Right now, we are on 19 to 36. Once you get a win, you find a new bet. The last 2 are red, so we'll start with black for $10. We're currently up 10, and here we go. So I started the timer when we started this one, and this is a 21 red. Okay, we're going to have to go to $20 now. We're going to double after losses, and we do have two to head start though before you start the progression, which really helps. And now we're going to go to 40. And we're going to stay on black until we get a hit. Again, this is a $1,000 bankroll system, $10 starting unit. And that is another loss. So we're going to go to 80. And the Street Sweeper probably won't be the first or the last system that doesn't have a fair fight in this, and we'll have to put something else in there. So I'd love to see what what you guys think about that. And I'm trying to make it as fair as possible, but some of these aren't going to be able to compete against some of the other systems because of the coverage. And there's a win. So now we are going to go back to $10, and we'll be on odd because the last 2 were even. We're up $20. And here we go. But what this will do, this challenge is all these matches are going to show you a lot of different systems that can make you money at the casino. And for the first time today, we're going to have to spin without betting. And let's do that. That's a 31 black. So now we have 2 odds. So we're going to start with even for $10. We're currently up $30. And probably good that Play Like a Pro is in this as well. but it's got a long way to go to match what we did with Fibonacci 12 earlier. And now we're going to be on even for $20. And here we go. Okay, that's a 35 black. That's a loss, so we'll be on 40. And let's spin. That's an 18 red. And now we need to spin without betting again because we don't have one of the 6 outside bets to bet against. We're 3 minutes and 10 seconds into this one. And now we have 2 red and 2 even. Let's go black for $10. And here we go. That's a 12 red. And just increase that to 20. And that's a 34 red. And now we're going to 40. And here we go. We're going to double after losses, but we do have the 2 head start. And we got a double zero there, so we still need to double after that loss. And we'll be on $80, and let's spin. And here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a win. So now we are up $50, and we need to spin because we have those 2 greens in there. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 1 red. And we need to spin one more time. We don't have 2 to bet against out of the 6 outside bets. And let's see what we get here. That's a 21 red. So now we can bet black or even. Let's go even for 10. That's because the last 2 were odd. And here we go. That's a 7 red. So we'll go to $20 on even. And let's spin away here. That is a 31 black. Okay, we'll go to $40 now on even. That's another loss, so we'll go to 80 now. We are 5 minutes in. And here we go. All right, that's a 14 red. That's a win. All right, so we'll go back to 10. We'll go be on black now because the last 2 are red. We're up $60. And here we go. That's a 3 red. That's a loss, so we'll go to 20. Again, doubling after losses, but we do have the 2 head start by waiting for 2 opposites to hit before. And that's a 4 black. Okay, so we got the win. We're up $70. Now we can go 19 to 36 for 10 because the last 2 are 1 to 18. And here we go. That's a 19 red. And we won. So we're up $80. And we need to spin without betting because we don't have 2 to bet against right now. That's out of those 6 outside bets like red and black, odd, even, 19 to 36, and 1 to 18. Now we can go 1 to 18 for 10 because the last 2 are 19 to 36. And here we go. This is a 21 red. And we'll have to double the bet now. And like I said, this probably won't be the only system that we have to take out just because it doesn't match up, but I'm going to do the best I can. It's almost impossible to keep everything completely fair with this, but we're going to sure try. And we're up $90. And even the really high coverage systems, if we do them at the beginning, once they get against a system that's not high coverage, it's not going to be a fair fight. So I'm going to do the best I can. We're up $100, and now we have a $10 bet on odd. And I really like the Play Like a Pro system. Fibonacci is a great system as well. There's a loss there, and we are doubling to $20 after that loss. And we're 7 minutes and 20 seconds into the challenge, and we're going to go to 40. But I'm kind of glad that Play Like a Pro could get in here, even though it's going to be hard to match what we made with the Fibonacci 12 earlier. And but that's okay. And the main thing is getting it out there so people can see it. And you know, if it helps somebody make money at the casino, that's fantastic. So there's a 29 black, and that's a win. And we need to spin because we don't have two of the outside bets to bet against. We're 8 minutes in of the 15 minutes in the challenge. And we can go even now because the last two are odd. And we'll check our balance after this spin. Okay, that's a 3 red. And we'll double that to 20 on even. And here we go. Okay, and that's a 2 black. That's a win. Now we can go 19 to 36 because the last three are 1 to 18, and you can see we're up 120. So both systems are performing really well. This one's probably not quite as risky as the other one, but they're both you know, good systems. But you know, any system can lose if you have really poor luck. And let's see, we're going to go odd now because the last two are even. We also could have gone red because the last two are black as well. And that's a win. So the system's doing pretty well. We're up $140. And I use this fairly regularly, so it's something that I definitely have in my toolbox. And that's a 29 black. So now we have two odds in a row. We can go even for 10. And here we go. That is a 2 black. Okay, we won. And now we're going to find a new bet. We can go red for 10. And we are up $150. Here we go. That is a 00. So we'll double to 20 and spin. Okay, that's 11 black. Now we're going to go from 20 to 40. And here we go. That's a 36 red. Okay, we won. We're up 160 now, and we need to spin without betting because we don't have two to bet against. And both these systems today have done really well. This one still needs to catch up to what you know, the Fibonacci 12 did earlier, but now we can go odd or black. Let's go odd for $10. We're up 160, and here we go. We're almost 11 minutes into the challenge on this portion of it. And now we're going to go to 20 on odd. And here we go. $20 on odd. That's a 27 red. That's a win. So really doing well. We're up 170. And let's spin again. We have 3 minutes left. Or I'm sorry, 4 minutes left. And that's a 2 black. So we need to spin one more time because the last two we don't have anything to bet against. And that's what Play Like a Pro is all about. That's 32 red. So now we can go odd since the last two are even. So we'll have $10 on odd. And we got it. Okay, so we're up 180. And we can go black now since the last two were red. 11 and a half minutes in. That's a 25 red. So we'll go to $20 on black. We'll double after that loss. That's a 2 black. Okay, we won. So we're up 190, doing really well with this. And let's spin without betting because we don't have two to bet against. We're 12 minutes into the 15 minutes on this portion of the challenge. And that's 23 red. Let's go ahead and spin again. Okay, that's a 14 red. And let's go ahead and place a bet on black now because the last two are red. We're up 190. Here we go. That's a 19 red. So we'll double that to 20. We're 12.5 minutes in. And here we go. So that's 2.5 minutes left. And that's a 12 red. It's a loss, so we'll go to 40 and spin. Okay, that's an 18 red. Now we're going to go to 80 and spin. And with the original street sweeper system, the only way we would have had a chance is to put $10 on each of all the 9 streets, which again wouldn't have met the requirements. We lost there. We're going to be at 160 now. And here we go. 160 on black. And we got it. Fantastic. So we are currently up $200. And we can go even now, or we can go high. Let's go even for 10. Here we go. All right, we got it. Now we can go red for 10. And again, both systems today doing fantastic, but one will have to be the winner at the end. And we'll double that to 20. And here we go. Okay, that's 11 black. All right, now we'll go to 40. Doubling again. We're at 45 seconds away from the finish here. Okay, we lost, so we'll go to 80 and spin. We lost again, so we'll go to 160 and spin. Ooh, we lost again. So now we'll go to 320 and spin. And we only have 10 seconds left. So here we go. Okay, we got it. Okay, so the Play Like a Pro ended up making $220, and the Fibonacci 12 made almost $500. So the Fibonacci 12 was victorious today, but both systems did really well, even though there was a little bit of a scary finish there that we just endured. But you know, that's when you're playing roulette, you have to always be prepared for the worst, because there is luck involved. But these are $1,000 bankroll systems with $10 starting units. Again, the reason that I took out the street sweeper system is because for it to meet the requirements of a $10 total bet, with that many numbers covered, the most that we would have been able to make would have been like $40 or $50 maximum. So it wasn't really a fair test. So there'll probably be some other systems that you know don't quite match up, that I'll need to either contact people to adjust, or you know, test out first and make sure that it's as fair as possible. But there's no way to make it 100% fair, because there's so many different numbers, amounts of numbers that are covered. And obviously the systems with less numbers covered with that same $10 bet are going to have a higher upside, and are going to be able to make money faster. So I hope you guys understand that, and I hope you still enjoyed watching the challenge and watching both systems today. As always, let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and that's the best part about this community. You guys are fantastic, and I love seeing your feedback. So that's what it's all about. I can't wait to see what tomorrow's matchup brings, and I look forward to that, and I hope you guys do as well. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.